Are we back? Can everyone hear me? Is everything sounding fine? Hi! Welcome back, all fine. Good. Refresh! Refresh! Yeah, it's been years. Oh my god. Like, chat, how have you been? It's been many, many moons since we last spoke. Please.
Beans, yes, I used 369 channel points just to say beans.
No, that's valid. Did the PC explode? Yeah, I'm actually in a house fire right now. Little did you know, I'm actually literally on fire right now. Whoops. It's getting hot in here. Ugh, should take off your clothes.
Thank you so much.
Feels like it's been 67 years. Yeah, 67 is a nice age, but it doesn't beat 69. Erna, you're such a good puppy. Yeah, I don't know what happened. It just, like, died. Like, everything crashed. Catherine, you're my beautiful little puppy. Like, what the fuck? Everything's working, though. You're here, Venom's still shaking ass. That's wrong, though. What the fuck? I don't know what the fuck. Why? Okay. I can't open Discord, which is interesting. Okay. Why can't I open Discord? Can I do... It's just... Alright, I can now open Discord. Okay. Is everything... Does this work? Everything else works? Okay, cool, perfect, gorgeous, sexy, beautiful, just like your mom. Okay, cool. Discord getting sobbing right now. No, I can open Discord, don't worry. I'm gonna say hi in the server right now, just to prove it. There you go, boom. Phoenix, you're such a good kitty. Your mom? Yeah, well, somebody had to take care of you. What the fuck were we talking about? Comfortability. Sexy. Come kiss me instead. You know what? Fuck talking to me. Just come violently make out with me. Calamity, you're such a good girl. You know what? See, that's gonna be my... that's gonna be my thing. You ever see me IRL? Just like walk up to me and just like start making out with me instead. Straight up. You don't have to say hi. You don't have to do... You just walk up to me and be like... I'm gonna be like... And then just kiss me right away. Welcome back, but anyways, nice hearing your voice. I'm going now, so have a nice stream. See you later, sweetie. Enjoy your rest. Enjoy your little buzz going on. I feel like more people need to just do that. Okay, just be open to have people randomly make out with you. This playlist is really fucking good. It's one of my favorite ones that I made. It has some really good fucking bangers in here. It's like this one. Where is it? And... Oh, this one is really good. This entire playlist is really good. I'm waiting for somebody to do that. You can come up and be like, hey, can I kiss you? And I'm gonna be like, yeah, you can actually. Yeah, I'm back, bitch. Did someone ask for a submissive puppy girl? No, I didn't ask. I commanded you to come here. You're mine now. Little did you know, you're mine now. I could absolutely not do that without melting into the payment. Well, why melt into the payment when you can melt into my arms?
Why am I so horny?
Damn! Oh! Just fucking out the fucking park. Oh, fucking look at it go. Oh, it's going over the fucking mountain. Holy shit! Fucking homering that shit. Oh, I'm so fucking hot. Holy shit. God, I wish people could wrist like me. Fuck. I haven't pulled out the old dude bro voice before, eh? That's a new one. That's interesting. God damn! She was crazy! Fucking boom! Nice cock! Oh, we're hitting wrist levels never seen before. Woo. Oh, that's good. That's good. Like, I feel like I need to like lay down and have like a cigarette. Goddamn, I feel fucked.
It's me, Cruella de Vil. I just heard a bunch of barking from this chat room. Are any of them Dalmatians?
Actually, that's a great question. Chat, what specific type of animal are you? I have never once been raised and ain't about to start. Hellhound, Pingu, I mean, makes sense. Cat, orange cat. Does being a cyborg count? Yeah. Raccoon, Maine Coon, Bun. Don't know what kind of dog I would be. Tuxedo cat. Bengal cat. Ooh, cat shark. Some form of frog. Frog, dog. What's going on? I'm asking people what specific type of animal they are. So, like, if you're a dog, what kind of breed is the dog? Doberman Hellhound. Ooh. Favorite on that thing. Hi, Ash. Welcome in, sweetie. I'm a goat. Wait. If you're a goat, does that mean you eat anything? Can terrier because I love the bread. Ooh. Such a hard question because that's what. Arabian horse. Okay. Labrador. Love Labradors. Labs are cute. If you go, does it mean you're goated? Does it mean yellow lab? Hell yeah. Also, hi, Sinabs. Welcome in. For you to say you need a cigarette because I'm about to open a fresh pack. A crisp pack of cigarettes. Sign, not to be that girl, but being a cyborg means I'm hella durable. If you're a cyborg, I just want to take you apart and put you back together just the way I wanted. So you can never leave and follow my every command and order forever. Let's separate a cat, but a vibe, like the kind you find just casually living in a cute little library or coffee shop. Ooh. Beep bop, I'm a robot. Beep bop. People say I'm like a husky snow fox or just a koala. Okay. Cyborg. Because I'm Psy. That's not funny. Rogue, you're such a good puppy. I love the fake laugh so much. God, the fake laugh just adds so much to it. Cyborg sounds like a Swedish actress. Jane. Kata, you're such a good kitty. Oh, Gamma isn't working. We need to pause the fucking Gamma redeem, actually. It's just not working anymore for some reason. Chat, do you want to hear about my current favorite way of gooning? Yes. So I made a tweet yesterday, and the tweet is very specifically tied to my current new favorite way of gooning. So right now, I'm like really tired of my current lube. I don't like it that much anymore. I don't know why. I think I just been using it for so long that like the smell, taste, feel, it's just ain't the vibe. The tism is taking over. So, the other night, right, I was having some drinks, I was cleaning, I was doing my makeup, I was feeling good. I went to talk to a friend, we had hung out, it was cute. Now, when I came back home, right, so my friend has a child, and she's getting married next year, which is crazy, because this bitch is dumb as bread, but I love her. And so I'm laying down, I'm tipsy, I'm chilling, I'm vibing, and then I realize, kind of want a goon, but then I was like, I don't like the lube is there, but it's like, whatever. Then I remembered, okay, something you need to know about me is I'm a creature of laziness, okay? So, or by simply logic. So I have this, like, how my bed is set up, right, is I specifically have 4 things in my bed at all times, okay? I have my phone, I have my HRT gel, yes. I have my mouse, which will come into place later, trust me. And I have my lube. It's always there in my bed 24/7. Okay? The mouse, trust me, it will make a lot more sense later. So, and so sometimes when you're in like the mood, you know what I mean? When you're in the mood, you kind of want to goon whatever. You also want to like put on music. But when you're like laying down and you're like, you know, like you're comfortable, like you're warm, you're nice, whatever. I like have my computer mouse with me because it's wireless. And I can like put on music, put on a video, whatever, without having to leave my bed. See why now I have my mouse there? So, and I don't remember this. Okay, I genuinely don't know how or why or when this happened, but I went to find my mouse and like I like my bed has a gap in between like the mattress and like the actual bed, and that's kind of where I keep all my shit. And I went to go grab the mouse, and I feel, how can I say this in a TOS friendly way? I feel something silicone cock shaped. Subtle as a fucking brick, by the way. And I'm like, what the where? How? Huh? And I'm like, and I can't remember why this is here, how this got here, but it is here. Okay? And so I was like, you know what would be really fun, since I am so tired of the lube? What if I like fucking throat goat the shit out of this? Get like really spitty, slimy, you know what I mean? And use that as lube. And currently, right now, because the Tism brain has taken over, this is currently my favorite way of gooning, which is hence why I tweeted yesterday. And okay. Okay. Picture this shit, okay? Picture this. Because you can't goon this way in a normal manner. This is not a lay down on top of your mattress, you know, and do this. You need to like have a towel down. You need to put your hair up so like you don't get like spit in your hair, right? So I'm slamming silicone into my throat, like hard as fuck, right? And I am literally covered in spit, like my entire chest, stomach, gog, everything covered. Like my hands were so slimy and sticky that like I couldn't do anything. It was crazy. Okay, I was in the mood. Doesn't matter. So because I was like, you know what? I feel like this is a very perfect moment to tweet this. Okay. Picture this. It is me, literally, holding that silicone to us in my mouth, in my throat. So because my hands are so slimy and everything, I am drying my hand on my towel and everything, and I literally pull and I literally pull it out of my mouth like fucking Arthur's sword. I like literally like that. Grab my phone, tweet my tweet, and put it right back in, and went straight back to gooning. There was like a moment where I thought to myself, like, if somebody saw this, this would look insane. I see this. Hey Z, remember that like project I went into work on? Remember how like those 3 links I sent you, that person I really enjoy? I think she's like possessed me a little bit. I'm like I'm taking that energy. I'm getting back into basically face fucking myself. It's great. Because like I used to be very into it, and then for some reason, I don't know when or why, it just kind of like it just kind of became like a thing. It became a little like too easy, if that makes any sense. And so I was just kind of like and now like I'm way back into it. You should face fuck me instead. I 100% agree. You know, Catherine, like there's this cute tattoo artist in Iceland. Got myself like a GoPro trainer. Hell yeah. I put bubbles on silicone that someone has pushed down my throat. Can verify this use of space lubricant is valid. It's just because like this is okay. I'm also really sad about the lube part because it's really good lube, but like I'm so fucking tired of it. Like, ugh. Like even the smell of it is just like making me like, even thinking about it, I'm like, like when you like feel a texture that you don't like anymore, like, you know what I mean? And now like, ugh, it's like that. So it's just like, I'm kind of happy that it happened because like, back into something I used to really enjoy. But now it's like, ugh, gotta find a new one. And it's like, ugh. Like, ugh. Also, if you're wondering why specifically lube is so important to me, one, it makes everything more fun. Two, when you're a gooner like myself, straight raw dogging, jerking your gawk every day doesn't work for super long. At some point, you'll start like having rug burns, which is why lube is so important. But now I gotta find a new one, and it's gonna take me fucking forever. I'm gonna, you know what, hold up. I'm gonna do the most fucking woman thing ever, and I'm gonna fucking complain like this, and really get my feelings about my lube. No, my lube. Have you tried to use Viper Goons? Yeah, of course. Do you need something with a special scent? I'm actively looking for something with no scent, no taste, no nothing. Because, like, I really enjoy the scent of the one I use. But it's like, I think that's a big problem. Because, like, you kind of start getting tired of that smell. You know what I mean? The feminine urge to be used by Sai. I feel like that should be an everyone's urge, to be fair. Yeah, it definitely does exist. It's just more expensive. And you usually can get less of it. X-Lube, no question. Interesting. Call me feminine because I have that urge. Of course, I love using items. I'm like, I can feel like TOS in the back of my head. I love using items for certain activities all the time. You know what I mean? It's like, don't get me wrong, straight up, okay, I flip-flop between being really into items and then absolutely hating all of them. Because I'm also, there's something, okay, there's just something so intimate with like someone, you know, using only their fingers, maybe their mouth a little bit, like spit, whatever, but like touching themselves while thinking of you, you know what I mean? Like, and nothing else. It's like them only thinking of you, listening to you, feeling you, wanting, craving you, and only using like their fingers, their hands. Oh, it's just like so intimate that it's like I flip-flop a lot between like fucking get 50 toys or whatever, and then also be like, no, I want you to use your fingers today. You know what I mean? Any lube recommendations? I can't give you the one I personally enjoy, well, used to enjoy using because it's a local brand. But pretty much anything that's like water-based will work. Be sat behind someone and use your hands to just, you know, play with their legs. Dig your fingers a little too hard into them. You know what I mean? Local, you just told you it's your spit. I was talking about my actual lube that I enjoy using. Damn! What are you fucking coming for my throat? Jesus! At least get naked first. Use the code CYBER 10% off for real, for real. Imagine in the future where like where you'll go to like a sex worker or something like that, but that it's literally like that, where like VTubers and streamers have like discount code for going to sex workers. Oh, by the way, for tonight for 90 minutes it will be 120. I have a discount code actually. I have a discount code. Use code Szycrotic for 10% off. Oh my god. Use code Psy for 10% off for tonight. And tonight only. Goodness subs. Pastel, you're such a good kitty. Kara, you're such a good girl. Yeah, you are. Actually, Kara, you're a dirty fucking whore, aren't you? You just want to be slapped around. Want me to spit in your face, choke you, slam into your fucking bed, play with you and leave you there all night. Hey, you're so fucking pathetic. I love that about you. I want my hands around your throat every day. Today I'm in a mood. Man, you're my pathetic little fucking plaything. And don't you fucking forget it ever. Dibs. Just dibs. Damn you, for the first time this stream, my ears are actually red. Wait, why in the fuck are your ears red when I can make your cheeks red instead? Just look at it! Oh my, across the field? Oof. Yep. Just hitting them fucking out the park today is crazy. Which cheeks? I mean, I always like to start near the top and move my way, downwards. You make me wet more. Speaking of wet, can I just say there's nothing hotter than like kissing someone, making out, whatever, and like you don't like necessarily touch them, but like you feel their underwear is like literally soaked. God, there's nothing fucking hotter than that shit. Also, sorry, I'm readjusting because my legs are long as fuck and I hate my body sometimes. One of the things about being or having long as fuck limbs is my muscles get tired from either sitting and or laying too long, and it's really fucking annoying.
Just sat outside my bathroom for like 10 minutes 'cause I thought someone was in there. Mind you, I didn't knock. I'm drunk.
Wait, your own bathroom? You just sat outside your own fucking bathroom? I have roommates. In my headcanon, you don't, and you just sat there for 5 minutes, just like, Just like I'm picturing you, just like sitting like back against the door, just like on your phone, just like you know when you're so drunk you gotta hit that move. The ghosts were shitting. Granny, thank you for the tier 1, sweetie. Ugh. Now, sorry, I mean the prime. Like, a 3-minute ad break. What a fucking piece of shit you are, Twitch. Don't you know that? Now, there is something very special. Actually, speaking of this, I don't know why I'm like staring at you so intently, but here we are. For all the girls who have been in my DMs, talking to me about, you know, feeling comfortable and stuff like that around me. I've said this in the past and I'll say it again. It's really nice. It's cute. Something that I wouldn't say I'm struggling with, but something that is always on my mind is being a tall, dumbass bitch with lots of tattoos and green hair and piercings and shit like that. And as a trans woman, it always makes me feel really happy seeing girls in my DMs be like, hey, I fucking like love your streams, I love your content, I love your voice, vibe, whatever. Because it's like I've said before, there's always something in the back of my mind that's like, it's kind of like sisterhood, you know what I mean? Where it's like, where you're very like, you're very hyper aware as a trans woman of being a trans woman, you know what I mean? So like, having people in your DMs be like, hey, I really fucking appreciate you, even though I'm not necessarily trans myself, or maybe like they're non-binary or kind of flip-flop between like, you know, she, her, they, them type beat, whatever. It always makes me feel like really fucking happy when I see like people in my DMs be like, I fucking like, you make me feel really comfortable and like confident, feel sexy, feel hot, feel gorgeous, whatever. Because it's important to me. I really know that feeling. It's something that I am constantly aware of as a trans specific creator, is even though my content is obviously very targeted towards trans or non-binary like individuals, doesn't mean that I want cis people to not feel included. You know what I mean? So one of my biggest things and why I don't always post about like being trans or my transition or voice training or HRT or whatever is because, well, partially because it becomes boring. And two, it's like, I want everyone to feel comfortable around me, not just hyper specifically queer or trans individuals, because that's not necessarily always my goal. My goal is just to make everyone feel good and feel happy and enjoy themselves. And for people who aren't necessarily on the trans or queer spectrum necessarily, to feel informed in a comfortable, easy to understand manner so they can support and help other people hopefully in their lives who may be struggling with their transition, with their gender identity, with their sexuality, whatever. And now you have somewhat of an idea what the fuck is going on. You know? So yeah, it's just something that is always on my mind and something that is always in the back of my head. Evie, you're such a good, dumb little fucking slut for me. So yeah. One of my biggest goals this year is also focusing on doing a lot of audio work again. I feel like last year was fine, but this year I want to like really fucking go really hard on it. Speaking of, hey, I did a little story time on the ASMR channel if you want to go check it out. Actually, Do I just like play the whole fucking thing on stream? Calamity, you're such a good girl. Sure, it's a r/no sleep story that I found that I thought was nice. My wife died in a car crash. Here, let me put this shit off for you. My wife died in a car crash 3 years ago. Last night, she unlocked the front door and told me to run. I know exactly how this sounds. That's why I haven't gone to the police or told my family. Because if I say it out loud, it becomes real. And I don't think my brain can handle that right now. My wife died 3 years ago in a massive accident on the highway during heavy rain. I didn't see the crash myself. By the time I got there, they had already covered the car with a tarp. I remember the police officer telling me not to look, but I did anyway. I regretted it immediately. After that,
Yeah, we can
my life
cuddle.
just became a blur. People say grief changes your memory, and maybe they are right. Because for the past 3 years, every single night at exactly 8:32 p.m., I still look towards the front door. I don't think she's coming back. It's just the exact time she used to get home from work. It became a trauma habit I never managed to break. Yesterday, at exactly 8:32 p.m., someone knocked. 3 slow knocks. I remember checking the clock first, actually laughing a little bit at the timing.
Yeah, it's like a horror
I
story.
figured it was a delivery driver or one of the neighborhood kids messing around. Then I looked through the people. My wife was standing outside. Same dark coat, same black handbag. Her hair was still damp, like she'd been caught in the rain. Exactly how she looked the day she died. For a second, my brain genuinely stopped working. I just stood there, frozen, staring through the glass. Then she smiled. It wasn't wide or unnatural. It was just normal. Like she'd come home after a completely ordinary day. And then she spoke right through the door.
You're taking too long.
That completely broke me. Those were the exact words she used to say whenever I'd leave her standing on the porch. I don't even remember unlocking the deadbolt. I just remember suddenly she was inside the house, walking past me, leaving faint, wet footprints across the hardwood floor. I couldn't breathe. I kept staring at her hands.
I really enjoyed like how I read this.
Ring on. She walked into the kitchen like nothing was wrong and asked why the lights were off. Same voice, same movements. I actually started sobbing and asked her where she's been. She looked confused, laughed softly, and said,
At work. Where else would I be?
God, part of me wanted to believe it so badly, but something felt
Okay,
really wrong.
sorry. I know this is supposed to be like, you know, slightly horror, whatever. But the way I said,
At work. Where else would I be? God, part of me wanted to believe it so badly.
that line right there, when I recorded this, when I recorded that shit, and I said that shit out loud, even I was like, damn, fuck, that shit kind of sounded good though. Like, that shit's fucking, God, I want it so badly. I mean, that like sounds hot as fuck. Like,
But something felt horribly wrong. It wasn't obvious, just small things. Tiny pauses before she answered my questions, smiling a fraction of a second too late, blinking less than a normal person does. It felt like watching something trying very, very hard to act human after only hearing descriptions of one. Then she looked toward the hallway mirror and completely froze. I noticed immediately. She wasn't staring at her own reflection. She was staring at me. Specifically at me. Then she quietly asked, "Who is standing behind you?" My stomach dropped out of my body. There was nobody behind me. I spun around instantly anyway, but the hallway was empty. When I looked back at her, she wasn't smiling anymore. She looked absolutely terrified. Her eyes were locked on an empty space right over my shoulder. She whispered, "Don't let it learn your face." Every single light in the house blew out at once. Total darkness. I heard movements in the kitchen. Fast, heavy movements. Then footsteps. Not one set, multiple. Running and circling the room way too fast to belong to a normal person. I grabbed my phone, fumbled with the screen and turned on the flashlight. The kitchen was empty and my wife was gone. The back door was standing wide open, with wet footprints leading outside into the dark. But there was something else on the floor too. Another set of footprints. Longer, distorted, and they stopped right behind the exact spot I had been standing in. Like something had been looming directly behind me the entire time, just watching us. I didn't sleep that night. I've been sitting in my living room with every light on, waiting for the sun to come up. But tonight, at exactly 8:32 p.m., someone knocked again. 3 slow knocks. And this time, I can hear my wife crying on the other side of the door.
And that's the story time. That was the story time. Right there.
My wife died in a car crash 3 years ago.
Okay, calm the fuck down. We don't need to, like, listen to it again. Okay. Motorcycle, shut the fuck up. More, I'm starving. I mean, I can, like, go on r/no sleep and see if we find... There's like one story. Hi, goats. Did he live? He did live. Just read SCP entries. Yeah, but like, they're not the same. Did romance after? No, romance did not happen after. Okay, fine. We can do one SCP. Which one do you want? Do you want to do a classic one, or do we want to gamble and like try a completely new one? Gamba. How many SCPs are there now? Like 9,000 or something? Let it ride! Alright, I'm going to the last page. The last SCP entry is 9,998, a prince among men. La Poo-Poo? Solp chain? Stall OS, do not look inside the box. Feed a hand that bites you. A painful blend. See you later, Ashley. It's over 9,000. Wait. 9,956 and 9,957 are access denied. What the fuck? There's a bunch of SCPs that are access denied in the 9,000 category. What the fuck? Oh my god! Wait! Look at this! Look how many access denied are in the 9,000 series. Oh my god! Fish from hell. Are those unwritten ones? They shouldn't be. No. They're just dead links from now on. Interesting. Red light, green light. The immortal baby trapped in concrete saga. Interesting. The Olympian. Oh my god, more access denied. More access denied. What the fuck?
Might I suggest 6113?
Which one is that one? Six 113. Temporarily reflection? Or reflections? Oh, it's like a visual thing. I feel like this was interesting, but it's more interesting to look at and read. Because, like, it's basically a false information dump. Containment of SCP-6113-1 and SCP-6113-2 is not possible at the present moment. Containment efforts of SCP-113 are primarily focused on the suppression of information surrounding it. The following special containment procedures of SCP-6113 have been implemented. Spread disinformation surrounding SCP-113-1 and SCP-6113-2 by Foundation web crawlers and planted agents in an attempt to discredit any reported sightings and transition events. Locate and detain transgender individuals affected by SCP-6113, henceforth referred to as subjects, and hold them for questioning for no more than a week. Update and modify any and all legal records of subjects and reflect their current sex, gender, and identity. Apply Class A and E amnestics and subject any and family, friends, and acquaintances as well, implementing false memories as if the subject was assigned a gender at birth. What? Released subjects are monitored for a month to ensure complacency. These procedures have been effective at maintaining global normality. However, SCP-6113 continues to affect subjects at an average rate of 4 subjects per 7 days. The number of subjects affected by SCP-6113 total over 243 as of 05/11/2019. The Department of Thermology is currently developing a permanent containment method for SCP-113-1. Despite the numerous potential subjects employed by the Foundation, SCP-6113-1 refuses to enter Foundation property and conduct transition events on personnel, testing on D-Class personnel, location, tracking, and studying SCP-6113-1, and locating SCP-6113-2 is not possible at this present moment. Description: SCP-6113 is a designation for multiple objects of varying class, labeled SCP-6113-1 through SCP-6113-3. Refer to the individual files below. Item 6113-1, Level 2 Restricted. Containment Class Keter. Secondary Class Uncontained. Special Containment Procedure. As of writing, SCP-6113-1 has not been contained in the event of its sighting. Mobile Task Force Lambda-69, nice, is to proceed at following standard humanoid operation and reality-bending containment protocols in an attempt to contain it. The Department of Thermology has yet to develop a conclusive containment method of SCP-6113-1. Description: SCP-6113-1 is a humanoid entity capable of teleportation and disguising and impersonating human beings. SCP-6113-1 uses its abilities to facilitate transition events in transgender individuals globally. Current prevailing theories suggest SCP-6113-1 is a humanoid spirit or reality bender, but its true nature is unknown. SCP-6113-1 typically reveals itself to subjects at their lowest moments in life. When doing so, it disguises itself as a person the subject shares a positive emotional bond with, such as a family member, friend, significant other, teacher, or henceforth referred to as a companion. Using information about the subject's personal life and relationships to the companion, it guides the subject to SCP-6113-2 with its teleportation ability. Subjects do not notice the moment of teleportation, as if they are continuously walking into the destination. How SCP-6113-1 obtains knowledge of the subject's life, the personality of the companion, and the relationship to the companion is unknown, but theorized to be a form of mind reading. SCP-6113-1 has also been observed to protect subjects from all physical harm, self-induced or otherwise, for a short time before and after appearing to them. Possess intimate knowledge about the subject's personal life, mental health, and relationships. Exude a feeling of calmness and comfort. Additionally, it is also theorized that SCP-6113-1 can become invisible. I almost said invincible. So as to reveal itself to the subject at the right moment. SCP-6113-1 has not demonstrated any new abilities since discovery. On the 20th of 2019, but it may or may not possess any more. Addendum 6113.1 Discovery. On the 17th of 2019, reports of subjects suddenly and perfectly changing sex characteristics without the need of medical procedures or hormone replacement therapy began circling the local news on social media. Only 3 days later did these reports capture the attention of the Foundation. Before discovery, 126 subjects had been affected by SCP-6113. Addendum 6113.2 Initial containment efforts. On 20th of 2019, several mobile task force was deployed as the Department of Public Disinformation worked to discredit any reports of 6113-1 and SCP-6113-2 and its effects on subjects. During the initial containment efforts, subjects were detained and brought to nearby low-security Foundation facilities. Subjects were held for no more than 1 week. During this time, they were questioned about 6113-1 and SCP-6113-2, while records and legal documents such as birth certifications, passports, and driver's license were updated to reflect their current gender. Before being released, this is fucking horrifying. Imagine you being completely fine with your gender identity and whatever, and suddenly, boom! Before being released, subjects were given Class A and F amnestics. Any family, friends, and acquaintances of the subjects were given Class E amnestics. Both subjects and associates were given false memories as if the subject was assigned the current gender at birth. Addendum 6113.3 Subject Testimony. Over 243 subjects' testimonies have been collected since discovery. These testimonies are the basis of understanding of SCP-6113. Notable testimonies and summaries below. Sinyun G, age 20. Subject, while in university in the United States, came out of her parents, who live in Incheon, South Korea, over phone call. Subject's parents were unaccepting and transphobic, threatening to disown her if she transitions. Subject was distraught for several hours. SCP-6113-1, disguised as her boyfriend, appeared to the subject. Notably, subject's boyfriend was out of state at the time. Noah Kita, age 46. Subject was laid off from his job, recently was not able to afford rent. Subject, his husband, and his 2 children struggled financially. Faced with eviction, 6113-1 appeared to the subject disguised as his father. Charlotte Young, age 87. Subject's wife died recently, which left her depressed for several months. SCP-6113-1, disguised as her wife at a younger age, appeared to the subject when she found a photograph of the couple. Subject was also made apparently younger during her transition event. This effect did not last after the event. Athena Kwan, age 13. Subject was extremely emotional distress after continued transphobic harassment. Subject attempted suicide in the bathroom by slitting both wrists. The razor blade could not break her skin. Frustrated, subject threw the razor blade across the room and collapsed crying. SCP-6113-1, disguised as her older sister, appeared in the bathroom to comfort her. Notably, the bathroom has no windows and only one door. Oh, okay, that's it. Oh, this is 6113-3, -3. Oh my god, this is so fucking long! Alright. This is gonna take me a minute. Actually, we need like some chill piano in the background. Sure. Special containment procedures. SCP-6113-3 is kept in a standard humanoid containment cell at Site-17. The senior researcher for SCP-6113 is to act as SCP-6113-3's social worker, responsible for SCP-6113-3's well-being, as well as their normal duties. SCP-6113-3 is to receive a standard education by Foundation educators up until the 12th grade, while SCP-6113-3 is non-anomalous standard humanoid containment protocol is in effect. In exchange for continued cooperation and good behavior, SCP-6113-3 is allowed to limited socialization privileges with approved site personnel of level 3 or higher, as well as access to approved on-site entertainment activities and weekly visits to Site-17's courtyard. Supervised by one project member of level 3, 6113 or higher. Requests for personal items and containment modifications within reason may also be granted upon approval by SCP-6113's senior researcher to date. SCP-613-3 has requested a personal laptop, which has been denied, a personal smartphone, denied, a Nintendo Switch console with various games, granted, personalized meals from Site-17's cafeteria, denied, various snack and beverages on request, denied, granted, overruled by site director, denied, release from containment, denied. Once SCP-6113-3 reaches the age of 18 in 2025, Ayo? Ayo? Like, it's out right now? Preparations are to be made for her anesthetizations and release in accordance to the reinterrogation committee. Description: SCP-6113-3, known as formerly, is a non-anomalous female humanoid Filipino descent. Records indicated SCP-6113-3 was born in 2007, making her 12 years old. She is 152 centimeters tall and weighs 50 kilograms, and is generally healthy. SCP-6113-3 was one of several subjects of SCP-6113. Assigned male at birth, SCP-6113-3 considers herself a transgender female and uses the pronouns she, her. This picture is just another me. Despite SCP-6113-3 being completely non-anomalous, her containment is necessary out of altruism by order of Ethics Subcommittee of Humanoid Entities due to the nature of her discovery. Addendum 6113-3.1 Discovery, personal background and reasons for containment. SCP-6113 was discovered on the 20th of 2019 in San Diego, California Stillwater Hospital System when baffled doctors and nurses attempted to treat the effects of her transition event. A child abuse report to Child Protective Services has also been filed by the Jefferson family and the hospital. Before SCP-6113-3's containment, the Jefferson family and the hospital staff were questioned to confirm her condition. However, the Jeffersons were mistakenly amnesiac due to the miscommunication before SCP-613-3 could be returned. Hospital records, legal records, and the CPS report were expunged from all databases. SCP-6113-3 faced emotional and verbal abuse by her biological parents, George and Victoria. She lacked friends and would often face bullying at school. SCP-6113-3 would frequently visit her friends, Alina Jefferson, as well as her parents. What parents? Yeah, parents. Damien Ray. Jefferson SCP-6113 would accompany the Jeffersons by their family lake house and what is believed to be SCP-6113-2 after being expelled from her home. SCP-6113 came to her Jefferson with whom she was discovered. George and Victoria were not... I need to find a better noise for that. Were not amnesticized. However, 3 days into SCP-6113-3's week-long holding period, during which she was uncooperative, the following memo was sent to the site director, Thomas Graham. Lyra, you're such a good puppy. Ethics Committee Memo, date 23/04/2019, to Site 17 Director Thomas Graham, from Ethics Committee, Layson Jarama Kimarian, Subject, SCP-6113, Subject, 126, Graham. We have been watching SCP-6113's situations closely. With hundreds of civilians subjects passing through our facilities, it is our duty to confirm they are being treated ethically. One of these subjects at your facility has captured our attention. SCP-6113, Subject 126. I'm sure you've read the file. Nevertheless, according to the report, she was recently expelled from her home and faced homelessness. In the chaos, it seems the Jefferson family has already been anesthetized by mistake. Despite their kindness, returning Subject 126 would be difficult as the reason for her expulsion was already been cleared from the Jeffersons' memories, and returning her to biological parents is a non-starter. Under any circumstances, we would not have interfered. However, this was a massive oversight on the field agent's part. As a consequence of their maleficence, we have deemed unethical to release Subject 126 into civil life. We cannot accept her ending up homeless, in foster care, or dead. Therefore, she has been designated SCP-6113-3 and will be held at Site 17 until the age of 18. She is under your care now. Draft containment procedure appropriately. We will be checking on her regularly. Any faults found in her care can and will fall on you. Ethics Committee, Layson Jamar. Addendum 6113-3.2 Interview Log 1. Interviewed SCP-6113-3. Interviewer Dr. James Park. Forward. Earliest records interview with SCP-6113-3 conducted 4 days after acquisition. Begin log 24/04/2019. Dr. Park enters the interview room and sits down. SCP-6113-3 sits with her knees to her chest, staring dejectedly ahead. She does not acknowledge him. Hello, SCP-6113. My name is Dr. James Park. I'll be managing your stay with us in the Foundation. I'm sure you've been briefed by my team, yes? SCP-6113-3 is silent, briefly glancing at Dr. Park. Dr. Park. Not much for words right now. That's okay. We have plenty of time. I just have some questions for you. Is that alright with you? SCP-6113-3 is silent. Alright. So do you remember what prompted SCP-6113-1 to bring you to SCP-6113-2? According to what you told the Jefferson family, Alina, that's -1 to us, brought you to Lake and suddenly you were a girl. SCP-6113-3 does not answer the question. A majority of the subjects we interviewed claim -1 appears only at their lowest moments. I just want to know what that was for you. SCP-6113 is silent. Would you rather we do this another time, SCP-6113-3? Don't be afraid to say no. Like I said, we have plenty of time. SCP-6113-3 glances at him before silently nodding. Great. Another time then. Closing statement. SCP-6113-3 was led back to her containment cell without a word or incident. Another interviewer was scheduled for a week later. Addendum 6113-3.3 Interview Log 2. Interviewed SCP-6113-3. Interviewer Dr. James Park. Forward. SCP-6113-3 was observed exhibiting the same behavior as previous interviews. Begin log 0105-2019. Dr. Park enters the interview room and sits down. Hello, SCP-6113-3. Do you feel up for the interview now? SCP-6113 slowly looks up at him and nods slightly. Great. Do you mind telling me... Why do you keep calling me that? Sorry. SCP-6113 is all anyone here has called me. My name is fucking... Dr. Park places his clipboard down and leans onto the table. Well, do you see this logo on my paper? What about it? That's the logo of the SCP Foundation. It stands for Secure, Contain, Protect. There are certain things the world should know about. It could be a deadly monster, a portal to another world, even a pen that does its jobs too well. Anything that is deemed anomalous either. Either way, we make sure no one discovers them. If anyone finds out about what we do, we have some very bad things will happen. SCP-6113-3 stares at him dumbfoundedly. Whatever it is, or whoever it is, we contain it and assign it a number, just like you. And when do I get to go? Not until you're at least 18. Oh. Let's continue another time. Dr. Park selected postpone interview questions until established relationships with SCP-6113-3 could be made. Sorry. Still, you're such a dirty little fucking whore. And Lyra, you're such a good puppy. Addendum 6113-3.4 Interview Log 3. Interviewed SCP-6113-3. Interviewer Dr. James Park. Forward. Interview conducted impromptu in SCP-6113-3's containment cell. Begin log 0205-2019. Dr. Park is allowed access to the containment cell by a guard. Hello.
Hi, sir.
Oh, Jesse James is fine. Listen, I'm here to explain to you why you're here. It's the least you deserve. You don't have to say anything, you just have to listen.
Okay, James. What the fuck?
Do you need time to process that?
SCP-6113 nods slightly.
Silently. There is silence for a few moments.
I'm not dangerous, though. Why? Why do you want me here? Why can't I go back? You said I'm basically normal.
You're not dangerous, but the circumstances that led you here are you weren't in a good place when we found you, and you have information about -2 we can use. SCP-6113-3 begins to cry and becomes distraught.
What about Damon? Fucking Elena? Does she know where I am?
They don't know you exist. Their memories were wiped. It would have been a security risk if we didn't. It was out of my control.
You piece of shit! Get out!
Dr. Park stands up and is led out of the cell by a guard. I'm sorry. Closing statement. SCP-6113-3 was observed in distraught for several hours after the interview. Interviews intend to gather information of SCP-6113-1 and SCP-6113-2 have been indefinitely postponed. Addendum 6113-3.5 Interview Log 4. Interviewed SCP-6113-3. Interviewer Dr. James Park. Forward. SCP-6113-3 refuses to leave her containment cell for further interviews. By order of Dr. James Park, her privileges were not threatened in exchange for compliments. During the 2 weeks between interviews, SCP-6113-3 had significantly calmed. Interview 4 was conducted by the containment cell. Begin log 16/05/2019. Dr. Park is allowed access to the containment cell by a guard.
Fucker.
How are you too?
Now you're suddenly interested, huh? I thought all you wanted was what I know about -2. Well, you're getting nothing. You hear me?
Dr. Parks proceeds to sit down at the foot of her bed. Look, I propose these questions. You won't hear them until you're ready.
Yeah, sure.
I'm here because I want to know who is.
Why?
To put it matter-of-factly, it helps neither of us if we don't know who you are. SCP-6113-3 does not respond. If anything, I can at least make your time here more comfortable.
Fine.
Great.
Where do you want to start?
Tell me anything I should know. Hobbies, interests, likes, dislikes.
Well, I would go on hikes a lot before here. I'd cook a lot at least when I was allowed to. I like the woods and the outdoors. I hate fake people. Dude, I don't know what you want from me. I want to know what you would like while you're here. What I would like? You want to know what I would like? Well, I would like for you to leave and never come back.
Well, we both know that's not
I would like to end this now.
Dr. Park sighs before standing up and walking towards the cell door. Okay, if that's what you want. We'll end the interview here.
Good riddance.
Closing statement. Interviews with SCP-6113-3 pertaining to SCP-6113 will continue to be postponed. Addendum 6113-3.6 Interview Log 5 Interviewed Interviewed SCP-6113-3 Interviewer Dr. James Park. Forward. Interviewer conducted impromptu in her containment cell. Begin log 1805-2019. Dr. Park is allowed access to the containment cell by a guard. For fuck's sake. I said never I wanted to see you. You know I was like you when I was your age. Huh? I was like you when I was your age. How so? Shitty childhood, emotionally abusive Asian parents, lack of friends, pressure to be what others thought was best. I lashed out too. It's a self-preservation tactic. We have a lot more in common than you think. And that's only what I knew from what your friend Selena's family told us. Now, whether you believe it or not, I am here to help you. But I can't do that if you don't cooperate with me just a little. Your situation is uncomfortable, yes, but it was outside both of our control. And what? They have to be cooperative? Just tell me what you want me to know. Okay, then give me time. Whatever you need. Addendum 6113-3.7 Interview Log 6 Interviewed SCP-6113-3 Interviewer Dr. James Park. Forward. On 01/06/2019 at 2:54 a.m., SCP-6113 had requested an interview with Dr. James Park as soon as possible. The interview was conducted in the standard interview room the same day at 3:10 a.m. Begin log 01/06/2019. Park enters the interview room holding a cup of coffee, visibly deceived and fatigued. SCP-6113-3 appears fully alert. Jesus. Why at this hour? By all means. I don't have to talk. Sorry, go ahead. What do you want to tell me? You are right. We do have a lot in common, and to be honest, you're the only person here who's shown me any humanity. Are the other staff not kind to you? They're kind, but not human. Like you said, I'm just another number to them. Hell, you're the only one here who bothers to use my name. Right. Where is this going? My name is... I'm 12 years old. I'm from SoCal. I was bullied pretty heavily in school because, well, you can guess. My only friend was Elena, and I hung out with her family a lot. They took me to their lake house in Minnesota every summer, and it was the only time I ever truly felt free. My parents were so fucking shitty. It's unbelievable. They wanted me to be a boy. They wanted me to go to college and study XYZ major. I had to do this. I had to do that. Nothing could be said nicely. It was always shouting. SCP-6113-3 becomes more distressed. Her breathing rate and voice quickens. Then one day they found a fucking skirt I bought from Hot Topic, and then that was truly fucking new. They didn't give two shits about me. Oh shit. I'm so sorry that happened to you. Here. Dr. Park produces a box of tissues and places it by SCP-6113-3. SCP-6113-3 does not acknowledge the gesture. It was very brave of you to tell me that. All of this. I'm glad you trusted me with it. Closing statement. After being consoled by Dr. Park, SCP-6113-3 was led back to her containment cell. she will observe to be seemingly calmer and more content. Addendum 6113-3.8, Interview Log 7. Interviewed SCP-6113-3. Interviewer Dr. James Park. Forward. Interview requested by SCP-6113-3. Interview lasted approximately 2 hours. Begin log 07/06/2019. Dr. Park enters the interview room. Hi. Hi, James. Look, just, please fucking forget everything I told you, okay? I think that would be better for the both of us. Well, why is that? It's a bad habit. I tend to info dump when some adult shows me basic kindness. You know there is no shame in that, right? I know, it's just embarrassing. I did say we have a lot in common. I do that too sometimes. Figures. Sorry. I mean, look at you. I could sense trauma on you a mile away. Well, I wouldn't say that. Huh. You still haven't told me. About what? About how much we have in common. That includes trauma. I... Come on. If I infodump my traumatic backstory to you, it's only fair you do the same. Fine. But you should know it's crossing into some unethical territory here. Fine by me. Now, tell me it all. I'm Dr. James Park, 26 years old. Nerd. Sorry, go on. Most of my life was spent trying to appear as my parents. I spent all my time studying or doing some extracurricular they demanded of me. I never really had social life because I always had my face buried in some damn book. And yet, no matter what, it was never enough for them. My sister were always somehow better than me. Pissed the hell out of me. All this studying paid off though, because I got the most prestigious job out of anyone in the family. Want to know what the problem is? What? Can't even tell them about it. Damn. Sucks, doesn't it? To not live up to what everyone expects of you while simultaneously don't give a shit about what you want. You can say that again. Yeah. Thank you so much. Julie, thank you so much for the 4 months. SCP-6113-3 laughed at a story about SCP-613-3's trauma. Dr. Park is softly laughing. The laughter dies down. Your mom was really that much of an idiot? Yeah, I couldn't fucking accept it was her own fault. God, she was such a narcissistic bitch. Hey, can... Ugh, Jesus. Can I ask a weird question? I'm sorry, it's, Just say it already, James. Okay. How did you know? No? That you are a girl? This isn't a question about the lake, right? No. I'm just curious, that's all. Okay, well, I knew long before any spirit or lake told me so. Sites like Tumblr kinda turned you queer. No, I'm kidding. I just learned the words from it. But, I mean, I don't know, man. Even before that, girls to me just felt better in every way. They were prettier, they were cuter. They got the color pink and all that shit, you know? I remember being so depressed that I just couldn't be a girl. My auntie always said I'm just such a ladies' man, and it made me so uncomfortable. I didn't want to be a ladies' man. I wanted to be a girl that loves girls, but no. Girls can't love girls, is what my mom said. And that, fellas, is called gender fucking dysphoria. It's so much fun. You should try it someday. But, I mean, yeah, that's just me though. Not every trans person feels that way. Hmm. So it's an envy thing for you? Yeah. Gender envy is a thing, apparently. And when your parents found your skirt, they kicked me out. Ah, absolutely correct. You win $100. Right. Again, I'm so sorry about that. I am this. Welcome in. Hi, Jinx. Yeah, it is story time. Don't worry about it. On the bright side, at least I get shelter and 3 meals a day. On not so bright side, you guys did rip me from my only friend and family and erase their memories, but you know, you win some, you lose some. Dr. Park awkwardly laughs. His phone alerts him in the upcoming meeting with his superiors. Oh wow, we've been talking for 2 hours. I gotta go. Loser. Can't even sit down and talk to your prisoner for a few more minutes. Dr. Park shifts his seat awkwardly. I'm kidding. You heard me talk enough already. Okay. Thank you for the talk. It was nice getting to know you. Jesus, James. You sound like we're never gonna see each other again. Well, What are you doing? You have somewhere to go. Right. Wait. Yes. Would, um, would next week be good? Yes. We can do this again next week. Cool. Okay. Bye then. Goodbye. Closing statement. Weekly interviews have been scheduled with SAP 6113-3. Questions pertaining to SAP 6113 are indefinitely postponed. Addendum 6113-3.9. Interview logs 8 to 20. Summary. Interviews 8 to 20 have been omitted for brevity. Full interview logs are available by request and are subject to approval by Dr. James Park. Addendum 6113-3.10. Ethics Committee Memo 1. On 01/09/2019, the following Ethics Committee memo was sent to Dr. James Park. Date 01/09/2019 to Dr. James Park. From Ethics Committee, Laysen Marian. Subject SCP-6113 Project. Dr. Park, we have made aware of your weekly interviews with SCP-6113-3. This gathering of information is without a doubt imperative to SCP-6113's containment efforts. However, it is of these committee's opinion that your interviews with SCP-6113-3's number is unnecessarily excessive. Without any significant progress made towards containment, we are to remind you that the separation between objects and research is an important one. Please remember your duties as a senior researcher, or a full investigation of your actions with the Foundation will be conducted, with possible but disciplinary measures. Ethics Committee, Laysen Marian. Fucking bitch. How dare you? They're connecting, bitch! They're connecting, fucker! I'm actually getting pissed off. Can we get some fuck the committee in chat? Actually, chat, we're going to have ads very soon. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run ads right now. Go piss girl. And then we return to reading this because we're finished. I'm locked in. We're doing this. I'm committed to this. All right, go piss. Go get some water. Get a snack. Get some I don't know. Grab a drink. Grab a smoke. Whatever the fuck you do. I'll be right back. I'm no longer pissing. Hi. Did everyone go get some drinks, some water, some? Did you go piss? The question of how do you know is such a deep question for me right now. I don't know where I sit in the spectrum, and the question has such a weight for me. How would you rate the piss? 6 out of 10. Could have been better. Sigelt, you're such a good kitty. And Ghost, you're such a good boy. Catherine, my beautiful little fucking babe. You're perfect. For me personally, the question of how do you know actually doesn't hold that much weight for me. Because pondering it is a waste of time. You won't truly know until you try it. As an example, right? When I started my transition, I never went into it exactly knowing everything. I and still am going by the same rule I have always gone with. I try something, see how it makes me feel, and if it doesn't make me feel good, then I don't do it. Whether that is voice training, HRT, certain clothing styles, certain way of being, certain changes to my personality, to my wardrobe, to my whatever. Focusing on how would you truly know is a waste of time. It's kind of like saying, how do you know you're going to love a tattoo forever? You probably won't, and you can't. Focusing on it is a waste of time. Doing something about it and seeing how it makes you feel is doing something about it. But you need to test it first. And that is also why I always tell people, if you are unsure about your gender identity, don't jump straight into it, HRT and all that jazz. You don't have to. You can start super light. You can start with changing your pronouns and see how that feels. Hearing someone else call you by those pronouns and see how that makes you feel. Trying new clothes, trying makeup, trying to grow or cut your hair off, trying certain styles of being. See someone that you enjoy or someone that you admire, try to emulate them, but with your own twist to it. See how that makes you feel. Gender isn't real, chat. Gender is a social construct, which means you can fuck around and try everything you want. And also, transitioning doesn't have to be forever. It's called a gender journey for a reason. Wherever you end up in the end doesn't matter. It's going through it and knowing and learning about yourself, which is what is important. People who identify one way for potential years and years, and then later down the line figure out, hey, you know what? Actually, this ain't for me anymore. It's completely valid. That's okay. Just because you pick a direction and you go for it right now doesn't mean that has to be the direction you go forever. You know what I mean? I would like you to know I walked across the street to get something a little bit ago, and although I didn't have you stream in my ears, your voice remained in my mind. Good, as it should be. At the moment, my HRT has made me just want to cry, and I have only on my second month. Yeah, that's normal. When you're on HRT, it's relearning how to emotionally regulate again, and it takes time. And it takes a lot of effort, and it is new, and it's hard to learn and navigate, but you will get through it. It is just letting yourself feel whatever feeling you're feeling and sit with those emotions instead of trying to hide from them. But it's not like a bad cry. Yeah. You can't truly actually know anything until you try it and see how it makes you feel.
Hey, see my beautiful little fucking bitch. So yeah, that's my advice to you. Don't get so hung up in trying to figure out everything right away. You need to just try. What's happening? We are currently reading an SCP entry. All right. Any more questions, or are we ready to keep going with SCP? I don't want to overstep, but it's calling you Mistress Earned, or no, you can call me Mistress whenever you want. Hi, Aurora. 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 When you pick my color, how many do you want me to buy? 2. At least. It depends on the price. True, go. It's 100%. Healing just isn't an easy process. It's messy, it's weird, it's chaotic, it's hard, and that's normal. How do you feel about Full Metal Alchemist? Full Metal Alchemist or Brotherhood? Because, like, Brotherhood, banger, 10 out of 10, all the way through. I enjoy Brotherhood more than I enjoy the original. But the dog. The dog. Oh. All right. Are we ready? Are we good? New die. Addendum 6113-3.11. Interlog 21. Interviewed SCP-6113-3. Interviewer Dr. James Park. Forward. Schedule interviewer. Begin log 0609-2019. Dr. Park enters the interview room. What's up, James? Hi. How are you? Could be better. Could be not trapped in here. Or speaking of that, James! You have got to get a different person to bring me to the courtyard. That Howard guy is so dull and bland. He makes flour look like a spice. Okay. Get Howard away from me, James. He's so boring. Will do. Is something wrong? Huh? What? No. It's fine. James, it's been like 3 months. I can tell when something's on your mind. You get like this blank expression, like staring off into space. Look, I'm being pressured by my superiors. Uh-huh. I'm going to have to ask you about -1 and -2. Wow, so you get to know me and then you go back to using me for information. I see how it is. I have a job here. Unfortunately, I'm not being paid to talk with you all day. And why should I help you anyway? Like, if what you say is true, you're just going to stop people from using it, right? I don't want to do that. It helped me. It can help others like me. That's a good point. I'm not helping y'all find it. I think about it this way. If word gets out about the lake that helps trans people, a bunch of horrible trans people would flock to it, right? Right. If you tell us what you know, yes, we would have to contain it, but
That doesn't mean we can't not have anyone use it. We could protect those who do use it. I'm the leader of this entire project. Anyway, I'm sure I could organize something. Why me though? You talked to like hundreds of other people about the lake. Why is my information so important? You're the only resource we have. The only one we didn't amnesticize. God, you guys really do wipe everyone's memories, don't you? Please. We need to find Dash too. Okay, I'll help you, but you need to give me time. That's quite alright. And I swear to God, James, if you're really just using me, I'll stab you in the fucking back, okay? Yep, that is fair. Talk about something else now? Closing statement. Requested for increased security of SCP-6113 denied by Dr. James Park. Addendum 6113-3.12, interview log 22. Interviewed SCP-6113-3. Interviewer Dr. James Park. Forward, SCP-6113 stated she was prepared for an interview. Begin log 1709-2019. Dr. James Park enters the interview room. So you're ready? You can say that. I probably don't want you to get, like, fired or anything. Then you do understand I have to remain professional, right? Yeah. Alright. This is interview log 22 with SCP-6113-3. Date is September 17th, 2019. Time is 1:04 p.m. Now, you were one of the SCP-6113-1's subjects, correct? Yes. Can you tell me what happened when it appeared to you? Well, after that happened. Sorry to interrupt. Please describe what that was for the record. Right. After my parents kicked me out, it kind of just appeared to me. I don't know. I was just kind of like walking down the street. There was no one around. Most people were sleeping. Go on. So there was no one on the street. It was like midnight or something. Obviously, I was in shock and crying and shit, but I looked up and like, she was there. She? Elena. Well, not like Elena, obviously, but like, it looked like her. I didn't see her dad or mom, not even the car. They don't live in the same neighborhood. I didn't question it though. Like, it was weird. Obviously, but I didn't realize it at the time, and suddenly we were talking and walking. I stopped crying. We talked about, makeup and shit. Whatever teenage girls talk about. Didn't even realize it, but there we were, at the lake house. Do you mind telling me what it looked like? I don't remember. That's okay. So, you're at the lake, and then what? We just sat at the edge and talked. Felt like hours. I swear, I watched the moon set. Just talked and talked. About what? Her family, our vacation together. Shit only her and I knew. Didn't even realize it wasn't her. I knew all of it without asking you. Or it knew all of it without asking you. Right. Then she brought it up. Brought what up? Transitioning, like that sort of thing. What kind of thing? Like clothes I want to wear, HRT, name changes, surgeries, all that jazz. And how'd that make you feel? Nervous, uncomfortable. I kind of forgot that I was just kicked out. I even told her that. Right. What happened after that? She took me in this big warm hug. It was like 30 degrees, and she was warm. Told me everything was going to be all right and all. Said she loved me and she picked me up soon. Huh? She told me to look into the lake, and then, yeah, you probably know what happened to me there. Well, say it anyway for the record. Okay, well, I stood up and looked in the water, and like, dude, it was weird. I saw myself turn into a girl. Me, a girl, like, holy shit.
I kind of just got on my knees and started crying. And then Elena grabbed me by the shoulder and picked me up and said we had to go. So we walked away, and suddenly I was back in my home street, not even at the end of the block. She said she had to go, but that she'd be back. So we hugged and said bye, and then she was just gone.
You weren't confused by that?
Of course I was. All of this was confusing. I was angry, depressed. I suddenly had a girl's body. I was euphoric, though I called Elena and told her everything. Her and her parents came to pick me up, and well, then we went to the hospital. And you know what happened then.
How did they react?
When you know.
Please just tell me if you're comfortable.
Okay. They were furious at my parents mostly. Then they noticed I looked different. Smaller shoulders, big hips. My clothes really didn't fit me anymore. Chalked it up to puberty. Elena didn't even remember what happened. Though I was so depressed, I was hallucinating or something. I don't know. When she gave me a hug, though, she just didn't feel as warm. The real kicker, though, is when I had to go to the bathroom. That's when they took me to the hospital.
Thank you for your testimony. We'll talk more about this later. Is there anything else you would like me to state?
No, that's it.
Okay then.
James?
Yes.
Closing statement. Interview 22 continued for approximately 10 minutes after the log's conclusion. However, this portion of the record was expunged by Dr. James Park. Addendum 6113-3.13, Ethics Committee Memo 2. Ethics Committee Memo, date 1809-2019. To Dr. James Park. From Ethics Committee Liaison Jeremiah Kamarin. Subject, SCP-6113-3, Interview Log 22.
Dr. Park, we have been made aware of your expunging of data from SCP-6113-3's 22nd interview. As the interview's transcript and audio and visual content is unlikely to contain any sort of memetic, cognitive, or info hazard, expunge is highly unnecessary. For now, we have not yet chosen to contact RAISA about restoring the expunged data. However, we cannot let this go unprompted. As of 1809-2019, we have been placed under probation. We'll be conducting a full investigation of your actions with the Foundation. You will continue your duties as SCP-6113 Senior Researcher. Any faults found in your employment history or further actions inconsistent with the Foundation policy will lead to disciplinary measure, up to and including termination of contract. I advise you to remember your duties, James. Ethics Committee, Liaison Jeremiah Kamarin.
Addendum 613-3.14, Interview Log 23. Interview SCP-6113-3. Interviewer Dr. James Park. Forward. SCP-6113-3 requested several times between interviews to meet with Dr. James Park. All requests were denied by Dr. Park until his interview. Begin Log 25-10-019.
Dr. Park enters the interview room carrying a small bag.
Dude, where the hell have you been?
Hi.
Hi? It's been almost a fucking month.
Look, it's been rough.
Remember what I said? If you use me for information, I'd stab you in the back.
Please, SCP-6113-3, calm down.
SCP-6113-3? You did not just call me that. I swear to God, James, this isn't fun.
I'm on probation, -3, okay?
Probation?
Yeah, probation. I could lose my job if I'm not professional about this. Now, I'm sorry I didn't meet with you, but I couldn't risk it.
Risk what?
Losing my job, having to go back to my family.
Oh, wow, I'm sorry.
Honestly, I don't blame you for that reaction. I really am sorry, though.
It's fine.
Right.
Well, what's up with you, nerd?
Not much, really. Unfortunately, your testimony doesn't exactly help us find the lake. Bummer. I know, right? Oh, that reminds me. Dr. Park rummages through a bag for a few moments. What you got there, buddy? To show you that I really am sorry I got you something. Dr. Park produces a packet of skirts in original plastic packaging, typically worn by preteens. Oh wow, James, you shouldn't have. SCP-6113-3 examines the skirts for a few moments. Really, James, you shouldn't have. I know it's not a lot, and I had to guess your size, but you can wear them with your uniform. I know skirts might carry a bad memory for you, but I think it'd be, I don't know, nice to reclaim them for yourself. Right. Because if I didn't want to wear skirts now because my parents kicked me out for having one, I'd certainly wear them here. Oh, well, you don't have to wear them if you don't want to. No, I'm kidding. I like them. Thank you, James. SCP-6113-3 examines the packaging for a few minutes in silence. Little Caribou Lake. I'm sorry? Little Caribou Lake. That's where Lena Lake's house is. That's where she brought me every summer. That's where it brought me. Oh my god. Yeah. James, I trust you. You said if I told you where it is, you would protect those it brings. You would let them use it. James, you have to promise me. I don't want to be the reason no one can transition with it anymore. I promise. Okay, James. Thanks. I'm sorry. I have to go. I need to. Jesus, I'm so sorry. It's alright. I get it. It's I'll be fine. Thank you. I'll see you soon, okay? Okay. Closing statement. SCP-6113-3 was seen wearing various skirts around Site 17 through the next week. Addendum 6113-3.15.05 Council Proposal. On 25/10/2019, the following proposal was submitted to the O5 Council by Dr. James Park on 04/11/2019. The proposal was voted on. 04/11/2019, O5 Council Proposal Summary. Directive Statement. Declassify SCP-6113 and use its anomalous properties to the benefit of the global transgender population. Dr. James Park, SCP-6113 Senior Researcher, Site 17. Proposed measure. Class all location and containment efforts of SCP-6113. Allow SCP-6113 to establish itself as a new status quo without Foundation intervention. Immediately anesthetize and release SCP-6113-3 in accordance with the Resignation Committee. Council Vote Summary. 051 No. 052 No. 053 No. 054 No. 055 No. 056 No. 057 No. 058 No. 059 No. 0510 No. 0511 No. 0512 No. 0513 No. Status denied. Notes. SCP-6113 is to remain classified and current containment procedures are to be carried out as normal. Addendum 6113-3.16 NTU Log 24 NTU SCP-6113-3 Interviewer Dr. James Park. Forward. Conduct impromptu in SCP-613's containment cell. Begin log 05/11/2019. Dr. Park is allowed access to the containment cell by a guard. Oh, hi, James. You know the skirts you gave me fit me perfectly. Dr. Park does not respond. I've been wearing them around. You noticed, right? Dr. Park does not respond. James, is everything all right there? Hello? Dr. Park does not respond.
You just gonna keep looking at me like that then?
I'm sorry.
What?
I'm sorry.
What happened? What's happening? You good?
I couldn't keep my promise. And it wasn't up to me.
James, what are you talking about?
The lake. They're going to find the lake, and they're going to contain it.
James, this isn't funny. Tell me you're lying. You're lying, right?
I'm so sorry.
So, you spent all that time, months, talking to me? You got me to trust you, and then you lied to me? You lied! What's next? You gonna toss me to the side too?
There's nothing I could do.
Bullshit! There was everything you could have done. You could have left me the fuck alone. Like I asked you to.
I'm sorry. You're absolutely right. I did use you. I used you like everyone else in your life, and I'm sorry. It's unforgivable. Nothing I could do will ever make up for it.
Dr. Park collapses onto the foot of SCP-6113-3's bed. They spend approximately 30 minutes in distress until the pair calm down and are silent for several minutes. So what now?
It'll be contained within the next week, as far as we know. Just the presence of the Foundation will deter -1. It won't come. And if it does, well, I'm so sorry.
The two sit in silence for a few minutes. SCP-6113-3 moves closer to Dr. Park until they are sitting next to each other. SCP-6113-3 then hugs Dr. Park. Dr. Park is caught off guard. However, and he is hesitant, eventually, he reciprocates the hug. They sit like this for a few more minutes before separating, composing themselves for a moment. Dr. Park stands up.
Will you be okay?
Yeah, I'll be fine. You still have a job after all.
Yeah. I'll see you soon. Don't worry.
Whatever you say, James.
Closing statement. None.
Damn. 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 Okay. I'm trying to calm down from this first. I am going to clip the update. I am going to clip the update. I was this close of crying. Okay. You need to give me a second here. God. Voice acting at the same time as conveying emotion while also feeling emotion is not easy, okay? Jesus Christ. Oh, when I saw the fucking denial from the O5 Council, because they fucking never approve anything. They're fucking pieces of shits. Fucking Lord. Okay.
Special Containment Procedure. SCP-6113-3 is kept in standard human containment cell at Site-17. The senior researcher for SCP-6113 is to act as SCP-6113-3's social worker, responsible for SCP-6113-3's well-being as well as their normal duties. SCP-6113-3 is to receive a standard education by Foundation educators up until the 12th grade, while SCP-6113-3's non-anomalous standard human containment protocol is in fact, she is only to be referred to as SCP-6113. In exchange for contained cooperation and good behavior, SCP-6113 is allowed limited socialization privileges with approved site personnel of level 3 or higher, as well as access to approved on-site entertainment activities and weekly visits to Site-17's courtyard. Supervised by the one project member of level 3, 6113 or higher. Requests for personal items and containment modifications within reason may also be granted upon approval by SCP-6113's senior researcher. To date, SCP-6113-3 has requested a personal laptop, denied. A personal smartphone, denied. A Nintendo Switch console with various games, granted. Personalized meals from Site-17's cafeteria, denied. Various snack and beverages on request, denied, granted. Overruled by director, denied. Released from containment, denied. A pad of paper and various writing utensils, denied, overruled, granted. Once SCP-6113-3 reaches the age of 18 in 2025, preparations are to be made for her amnestizations and released in accordance of the Reinterrogation Committee. By order of the Ethics Subcommittee of Humanoid Entities, Dr. James Park's contract with the Foundation is terminated, and upon his return, prohibition from any and all contact with SCP-6113-3 and the SCP-6113's project. He is not to be screened for any mimics and cognitive hazards before his amnestizations release into civil life. Description: no changes. Data collapsed. Addendum 6113-3.1-16. No changes. Data collapsed. Addendum 6113-3.17. Ethics Committee. Injunction. On 06/11/2019, the following was sent to Dr. James Park in response to the events of Interview 24. Official Ethics Committee Instructions. Date 06/11/2019 to Dr. James Park from Ethics Committee Liaison Jerome Kamarian. CC Dr. Brandon Fisher. Subject SCP-6113-3.
Dr. Park, the development of SCP-6113 project has piqued the interest of this committee as of late. SCP-6113-3's unique containment situation, one should take care when acquiring information from her as not to cross the boundaries between object and research. While your methods have no doubt proved effective in the containment of SCP-6113, it is of this committee's opinion that you have acted unethically in growing too comfortable with SCP-6113-3. Your continued disregard for the ethical integrity of your position has forced us to take disciplinary action out of an abundance of caution. Effective immediately, you are removed from SCP-6113 project and demoted to Level 2 Assistant Researcher. You are to be transferred to Site 06-3 immediately. You're also barred from any and all contact with SCP-6113-3. If found in violation of this injunction, your contract with Foundation is to be terminated and you will be amnesticized. SCP-6113 Assistant Researcher Dr. Brandon Fisher is promoted to the position of SCP-6113 Senior Researcher. Ethics Committee Liaison Jeremiah Kamarian.
Addendum 6113-3.18. Incident 6113-3 06/11/2019. On 06/11/2019 at 11:42 a.m.,
2 guards arrived at Dr. James Parks' office to escort him off the premises. Dr. Park had presumably already read the injunction at this point. The office door, however, was locked and the blinds closed. As they attempted to negotiate with Dr. Park, they reportedly heard crying and sounds of emotional distress inside his office. Additional security personnel were summoned, and preparations were made in the event of Dr. Park turned violent. Dr. Park was non-cooperative with the orders of opening the door. Threats of termination were met with silence. Security personnel were ordered to forcibly enter his office. Upon entrance, Dr. Park was not found inside his office. Notably, the only exit from his office is through the door that was breached. Dr. Park's personal effects were left intact, and his computer terminal was logged in. There was no sign of struggle. Seen below his email, his terminal was open, too. Site 17 was not put in lockdown. However, all security personnel were ordered to search and detain Dr. Park immediately. After approximately 4 hours,
Thank you so much.
at 4:45 p.m., the order was lifted. Search efforts for Dr. Park was initiated for all Foundation agents and application mobile task force within a 100-kilometer radius. As of writing, Dr. Park has not been found. To Senior Researcher Brandon Fisher, from Assistant Researcher James Park, subject draft. She said it was envy. Addendum 6113-3.19, interview log 25. Interviewed SCP-6113-3. Interviewer Dr. Brandon Fisher. Forward. Earliest interview after incident 6113-3, 06/11/2019. Begin log 08/11/2019. Dr. Fisher enters the interview room. Well, hello. SCP-6113-3. My name is Dr. Brandon Fisher. Hi. What are you here for? Well, I'm the senior researcher of the SCP-6113 project. I'll be taking care of you from now on. What happened to James? I'm afraid I can't. What happened to James? He's been relieved of his duties due to a few errors on his part. So you fired him? Yes. If that's how you would like to put it, it's... Don't call me that. What? I said, don't call me that. I'm afraid I will have to refer to you how I'm told to refer to you. You motherfucker. It's because of that, isn't it? SCP-6113-3, please calm down. Y'all couldn't accept that he treated me like a person. He called me instead of a bunch of fucking numbers. Listen, if you want me to cooperate, bring James back. I'm afraid I can't do that. Then you won't get anything from me. SCP-611-3. SCP-611-3. Fuck you. This interview is over. Dr. Fisher has requested psychotherapy for SCP-6113-3. Hi, Mimic. Thanks, you're my beautiful little sleepy kitty. Yui, you're such a good bunny. Good night, Nate. Sleep well. Sigil, you're such a good kitty. Ghost, you're such a good boy. Mad, yeah, of course, go for it. Have fun with it. Enjoy yourself. Catherine, you're such a good girl. Yeah, you are. Special containment procedure. Containment of SCP-6113-3 is not possible at the present moment.
Containment effort of SCP-6113 are primarily focused on the suppression of information surrounding it. Along with SCP-6113-2's containment procedures, the following special containment procedure for SCP-6113 has been implemented. Spread disinformation surrounding SCP-6113-1 through multiple platforms by Foundation web crawlers and implanted agents in an attempt to discredit and report any sightings of the transition event. Locate and detain transgender individuals affected by SCP-6113. Henceforth referred as subjects and hold them for questioning for no more than 1 week. Update and modify any and all legal records of subjects to reflect their current sex, gender, identity. Apply Class A and E anesthetics to subjects and any family, friends, and acquaintances, as well as implementing false memories as if the subject was assigned their gender at birth. Released subjects are monitored for 1 month to ensure complacency. These procedures have been effective at maintaining global normality. However, SCP-6113-1 continues to affect subjects at an increasing average rate of 8 subjects per 7 days. The number of subjects affected by SCP-6113 totals over 315 as of 10/01/2020. The Department of Ophthalmology is currently developing a permanent containment method for SCP-6113-1. Despite numerous potential subjects employed at the Foundation, SCP-6113-1 refuses to enter Foundation property and conducting transition events on personnel. Testing on D-Class personnel and location tracking and studying SCP-6113-1 is not possible at the present moment. Description: 6113 is the designation for multiple objects of varying class, labeled SCP-6113-1 through SCP-6113-3. Refer to the interval files below. Special Containment Procedures. SCP-6113-3 has escape containment assisted by SCP-6113-1 and presumably Dr. James Park. Mobile Task Force Lambda-69 is to locate SCP-6113-3 and bring her into containment, where she will be held until the age of 18 in 2025. If such a time passes without recontainment, she is insisted to be located and given Class C and G anesthetics. Dr. James Park is to be terminated as soon as possible. Anesthetization and planting of false memories in SCP-6113-3 is to remove any knowledge of Dr. James Park pending Ethics Committee approval. As of writing, SCP-6113-3 and Dr. James Park have not been located. Description: no change. Data collapsed. Addendum: 6113.1-19. No changes. Data collapsed. Addendum: 6113-3.20. Containment breach. 6113-3 15/11/2019 report. Date: 15/11/2019. Site: 17. SCPs involved: SCP-6113-1 and SCP-6113-3. MTFs involved: Lambda-69. Personnel involved: various Site-17 security personnel, Dr. Brandon Fisher. Others involved: Dr. James Park, presumably.
On 15/11/2019 at 10:26 p.m., SCP-6113 appeared unnoticed in an unpopulated portion of Site-17, disguised as Site Director Thomas Graham. SCP-6113-1 made its way to Dr. Brandon Fisher's office, mimicking his behavior perfectly as it remained undetected. Still disguised, SCP-6113-1 then requested Dr. Fisher's Level 3 access card for security purposes. Despite the suspect reasoning, Dr. Fisher granted SCP-6113-1 his access card before returning to his terminal. SCP-6113-1 then left Dr. Fisher's office and walked towards the low-security humanoid containment wing. When alone, SCP-6113-1 took the opportunity to disguise as Dr. Fisher. This was captured as a surveillance camera, and security personnel were alerted. At 11:03 p.m., a full-site lockdown was ordered by Site Director Graham. Mobile Task Force Lambda 69 was deployed with an ETA of approximately 10 minutes. SCP-6113-1, still disguised, arrived in the humanoid containment wing and requested to meet with SCP-6113-3. Approximately half of the guards stationed in this wing were absent, attending to the lockdown order. Again, despite the subject's circumstances, the guard allowed SCP-6113-1 into SCP-6113-3's containment cell. This was captured on surveillance cameras. Upon entrance, SCP-6113-3 reacted with alarm and anger, shouting several expletives. SCP-6113-1 then disappeared for a few moments before returning with a woman, presumably Dr. James Park. What? SCP-6113-3 was shocked yet calm immediately. The following exchange is logged below. James? It's actually Janet now. Holy fucking shit, you're egg cracked! No, thanks to you. I missed you so much, dickhead. I missed you too, dipshit. Finally, you got to curse at me. So, what's the plan? We break out with -1's help. Then, for once in my life, I got nothing planned after that. Well, lead the way. SCP-6113-3 and Dr. James Park both left 2 documents and 3 labeled photos under the containment cell's desk. The group left the containment cell as security personnel approached in precision. SCP-6113-1 and SCP-6113-3 and Dr. James Park then sprinted in the opposite direction. At 11:12 p.m., MTF Lambda 69 arrived in the humanoid containment wing in front of the group. MTF Lambda 69 engaged the group, firing non-lethal ammunition. All projectiles, however, harmlessly collided with their bodies. SCP-6113-3 and Dr. James Parks exhibited no pain response. One member of MTF Lambda 69 then vocalized several magical incantations and attempted to disable SCP-6113's known abilities. These incantations were only successful in removing SCP-6113's ability to disguise, revealing the true orange light form. With SCP-6113-1's assistance, the group disappeared from view. At 11:15 p.m., Site-17 lockdown order was lifted, and the search effort for SCP-6113-1, SCP-6113-3, and Dr. James Park were initiated for all Foundation agents and Application Mobile Task Force within a 100-kilometer radius. At 4 a.m., the research order was lifted. Addendum 6113-3.21 Document SCP-6113-3.1 To whom it may concern, I am thankful for my time with the Foundation. Oh. I'm thankful for my time with the Foundation. I've enjoyed working for the SCP-613 project immensely. However, I cannot in good conscience continue my employment. The reason, SCP-6113-3. It was envy, she said, that the idea of being a girl for her was more desirable than actually being a boy. I didn't understand it at the time, Needless to say, my desire to be her mother shadowed my judgment for the better. I know I've been compromised. You will search for an attempt to terminate me. For once, I don't care. I love her, and I will do anything to protect her. That includes what I've just done. Forgive me, but I do what I thought was necessary, what I thought was ethical. I expect to see you soon, and again, thank you, truly, for the opportunity. Janet Park. Addendum 6113-3.22. Document SCP-6113.2. Dear Foundation, dare I say it, but maybe taking a little abused trans girl hostage wasn't the best decision you've ever made. Sure, life could have been worse for me, but it could have also been better, you know? You never even gave me the chance. I know one thing for certain, though. I never had a family, and the Foundation couldn't give me one. Could give me one. Wouldn't even let me have one. So I had to find my own, Janet. Don't try looking for me and her. Y'all may be all powerful, but I have an invincible spirit trying to protect me. And don't you dare touch Alina again, or I swear to God, I'll make you bleed. There isn't much more for me to say other than, of course, with love, fuck you. Chloe Park. Holy shit! Oh my god! Actual peak. Actual peak. Oh my fucking god, that was so good! That was so fucking good. Oh my god. Oh my god. Hey yo, who been cutting onions in here? Oh.
I need you to know I left 'cause I was drunk and sobbing.
That's valid. Oh. That was so fucking good. Have a good sleep radio. That was God. I'm actually fucking crying, holy shit. Ugh. That was so good. I need so fucking good. Holy shit. Absolute cinema. 10. Somebody need to make that into a movie. The piano doesn't make it easier. Holy shit. God. That has to be
That has to be the best SCP entry I've ever read in my entire life. God, it was so good. I also know like there's more information on like Dash 1 and 2. But like ugh. Remember how this was supposed to be a horror story? Kara actually popped off. That was the most perfect fucking recommendation I've ever fucking had ever in my life. Actual cinema. Ugh. Okay, we need not sad music for like 2 seconds, please. Gimme. Shimmy, yeah, shimmy. Thank you. Ugh. God. Hey, is he my beautiful little apey fucking kitty? Kara, you're mine. Catherine, you're my beautiful, my absolute gorgeous, my perfect little toy. Still, you're such a good kitty. Ugh. I know, whiplash of emotions going from that to this, but you know what? We need it. We need a palate cleanser. Ugh. Hi, Pastel. Welcome back. We just finished that SCP entry, and I was crying. I mean, we can like boot up like White Knuckle or something. That was so good. Ugh, that was crazy. Like, also the way she was written too, like her attitude and everything was so fucking perfect. Like, absolute 10 out of 10. Like,
I love you dearly, so please don't take offense to me getting emotional and listening to music and leaving to go pass out somewhere. That she really got me.
I mean, if you really want to cry, I can like sing you Whiskey Lullaby. But if you like, if I do that, then like the entire chat will cry. Alright, you're such a good boy. Kara, you're such a good girl. Fairy, you're such a good puppy. I was engaged and I knew how it went. Or can I listen? Also, it's nice being able to like flex the voice acting muscles a little bit. Oh, yeah. Listen, Janet was first off, from James Park to Janet Park. Mwah! Perfect name change. Two, it was such a good, because like she was right. It was envy. It was just envy. That's why she got so invested in her. You know? Also, wait, your grandma used to sing Whiskey Lullaby as an actual lullaby? Wait, that's so sad. Wait. No. It it was structured so perfectly. Oh my god. Yeah, that has to be what is Whiskey Lullaby. It is a really sad song that I sometimes sing usually in the server. I've sung it a couple times on stream. But I usually use it for voice practice because it's both male and female. So like I switch between kind of like how I did for the story. Um from like really down here to like really up here the entire time. Um it's basically a song about a guy who comes back from employment to find his wife cheating. Um but yeah, no, I'm definitely uploading that to the ASMR channel later. That was so fucking good. The D voice maybe double take. Hi baby, how are you? Yeah, you want to be mine forever? The way I just want to walk up behind you, pull you close to me, your hips pulling close to me, touching me, my neck being exposed, and you turning around, kissing it, me holding you, keeping you warm and nice, kissing your head and stroking your hair. Estelle, you're such a good, slutty little fucking bat. There's something about the D voice that's just like, I don't know what the fuck it does to me, but it's just like, I know, for some reason, to some degree, I feel like the D voice hits the mom notes a little bit more for some reason. Phoenix, you're such a good kitty. Get the woman more dialogues. Yeah, you're such a good girl. Yeah, you are. Hold up. Let me show you. Here's Whiskey Lullaby. It's this song. Kind of has like the fucking twang too, bro. has that twang to it, bitch. The spin is so loud, trying to forget. But yeah, that's fucking Whiskey Lullaby song. Some of you may know it. Very country. It is a country song. It has the very same vibe as. Oh fuck! Wait! Hold up! Oh my god! It has the same vibe as this song. You know what I mean? My light bulb just died. What the fuck? Whoa! Hey, wait, what the hold the fuck up? What did the Ghostbusters has? Do not eat the fucking light bulb. Hold up. Let me hit this. Let me hit this shit. If tomorrow never comes, would you know how much I love her? Did I try in every way to show her every day that she's my only one? Okay. get like super into it. Just like get like crazy into the song too. If tomorrow never comes. It's okay. Just like I'm just like picturing like Yell Scream singing this song. I used to do that a lot as a kid, just like yell scream songs. Penguin, don't fucking lick the light bulb. Why are you licking the light bulb? Like, it's dead now, but like, why? Is it karaoke jam? Do you really want me to sing my karaoke song for you? Because like, that's not my karaoke song. My karaoke song is it's a lot more horny. It's a lot more definitely not necessarily that one. Kata, yeah, you can. Now we need to hear it. Sing it. Well, it's your funeral. Don't know why, but you got what I like. You get me high every night. Know that it's wrong, but you always do me good. Why is it that every night I wanna call you? Feels like I'm addicted to you. I have my man, my lover, but with you, babe, feels like heaven. It's your touch, your smile that makes me wanna. Your smile, your eyes, you really got me feeling like, boy, come take me, grab me, shake me, do all the things you want to, baby. Come drive me crazy, take over all my body, lay me down low, 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 and make me beg for more. Alright, let me lock in this.
Cause everything's never enough, babe. I hope it never ends, even if it's too much. Because my heart drops with every single touch. And all the words stops when we're laying on that couch. Cause I will do everything, this feeling is so crazy, babe. I want you, nothing else matters. You and me, baby, we're meant to be. Call me the name that you want. Touch me in a way that the most men can. Show me how a gentleman can make a girl go numb. Is that a man? Are you relevant when you do me like that? It's your touch, your smile that makes me wanna. Your smile, your eyes, you really got me feeling like. Boy, come take me, grab me, shake me, do all the things you want to, baby. Come drive me crazy, take over all my body, lay me down low, 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 and make me beg for more. Feeling driving me crazy. It's called Do Me Good by Orgasm. I'm whimpering. Yeah. It's like that one, and is it this one? Ringing my bell, I rush to the door. Sure you can tell, but I can't wait no more. You're wearing a suit, right in a tie. Brought me a red, red rose, but I'm not gonna lie. Give me a kiss and a bottle of wine. I wanted your body all over mine. Don't treat me like a lady. Don't waste no time. Your hands on my neck and the bruise on my thighs. Baby, I don't want no gentleman. At least not tonight.
Yeah, I like horny songs. They're kind of like always what makes me, I don't know, want to sing, if that makes any sense. Like, don't get me wrong, right? Like, oh, Roxy, you're leaving me already.
If you have to.
Don't get me wrong. Like, I definitely have like yell sing songs, like definitely. But it's just like something about like horny songs that just like gets me going.
Don't waste no time.
I'm so pent up, it will be over soon. I haven't done this one on stream before, but first time for everything, right?
I eat a girl for lunch, yeah, she dances on my tongue, just like she would be the one. And I could never get enough, I could buy her so much stuff, it's a craving, not a crush. Call me when you're there, said I bought it sounded rare, and I left it on the glare.
So now she's coming up the stairs. So I'm pulling up my chair and I'm putting up my air. Baby, I think you were made for me. Somebody write down the recipe. Been trying hard not to overeat. You're just so sweet. I run a shower for you like you want. Clothes on the counter for you, try 'em on. If I'm allowed to help you take 'em off. I can eat that girl for lunch. Yeah, she dances on my tongue. Tastes like she might be the one. It's a craving, not a crush. Alright, let me lock in for this part. She's taking pictures in the mirror. Oh my god, her skin is so clear till I bring that over here. You need a set, I'll volunteer. Now she's smiling ear to ear. She's the headlights, I'm the deer. I said it all before, but I'll say it again. I'm interested in more than just being your friend. I don't want to break it, I just want it to bend. Do you know how to bend? I could eat that girl for lunch. She dances on my tongue. I know it's just a hunch. Doing that part itself is a little harder because it's very whispery. Whispery songs always like fucks really hard though. You know? But yeah, it's like hard to find good whispery. Whispery is equal what? Exactly. The color of my underwear, you wanna know what I got going on down there. But yeah, it's just like something about like whispery, nice, slowish songs. Tris! Oh my god, bitch! It's been 84 years. How is the stream? Hi everyone, my name is Szycrotic. I'm a trans content creator here on Twitch and everywhere else. I make vtuber and trans-related content. We just got done being very sad / happy, very emotional. We were reading an SAP entry that was amazing. And now I'm just making chat really horny. How is everyone doing? Did you have fun? Did you have a good stream? Nice butt side. Chess, listen. When are we like making out about it though? See you, Pastel. But like, as friends, of course. Happy birthday, Sai. It is not my birthday. My birthday is on the 29th of November. It's like a few more months. Just like a couple of few weeks. Chad, I needed to understand. Tris is someone I've known for 5 years? 6 years? Wait, how many fucking years? Since the dinosaurs in the beginning. Jade, you're such a good puppy. Oh my god. I feel like I want to say Tristan and I have known each other before there was like a VTuber tag on Twitch. Or maybe it was like right after? I can't remember. Over 9,000. God damn. Holy shit. Wait. Can I see my own, like, when I follow Tris? Yeah. It has been 6 years. Holy shit! I followed Tris on October 4th, 2020. Oh my god! I'm dying! This is it! Help! I'm dying! Help! Yeah, this is it. Alright, this is it. Pack it up, boys. We're done. We're done. This is it. This is it. There's no more. Still, you're such a good girl. Congrats on being 6 years old. Jesus Lord. I've been doing this shit for a while. I've been doing this for an appropriate amount of time that people probably should be doing. Question mark? Sure. Congrats on being 80. Little did you know, Chan, I was 80 the entire time. Oh no, I'm not fucking quitting until the day I die. I've been doing content creation for so long that I feel like no matter what at this point, like I'm just gonna keep going. It doesn't fucking matter to me. You know? I mean, because like I started making content when I was like
Before time and space there was she, and she created the gods.
I was the goth awakening for every person ever. And there I was, fingers deep inside a woman. And I was just bored at the same time, and I just had to create some more interesting people. And that was it. And here we are. Actually, I am craving really hard fingering someone. That's besides the point. It is crazy how, like, that is like a genuine craving I have, like, a lot of the time. Like, a lot, actually. There's just something so powerful about it.
sadly not a girl. And I mean, it's just like, I think it's just because, like, how do I describe this in a TOS friendly way? There is something so powerful about seeing such small movements making someone feel so many things so quickly, you know? Like, pleasure doesn't have any gender exactly. Like, seeing you being literally inside of someone and, like, you know, moving just 2 or 3 fingers, seeing someone have such a big reaction to it makes it so much hotter. Also, my finger game is crazy. Having someone melt around your hand. Exactly. It's just like, proof, come over. My hands are free right now. That's why, like, I also enjoy making a lot of audios that are like that, because it's like it works regardless of gender, you know. Prove it. Yeah. Where do you want my fingers? In your mouth. Inside of you. Playing with you. I can feel TOS. It's just like the movie 40 Days and 40 Nights. The MC gives up sex for Lent and meets a girl who's using just flowers, and the girl reviews my brain chemistry about what could be achieved. Yo. Hi, Jess! This is what you come back to. You know? Ches, I've been following you on Twitch for 6+ years at this point. We're about to hit 7 years this year. Which is fucking crazy. 6, 7. No, like I said before, there's just something so powerful about it, you know? The only thing that is like an issue with being, well, me, is having piercings. Having piercings the way I do, like with my nose and my face and stuff like that, the amount of times I've like made out with people and like gotten like hair or something stuck in my piercings is not good. Like back in 2020 and before I found Szycrotic as a worm, and you were talking about wanting to transition, I remember now, and thankfully found God is in our journey. Yeah. I'll tie my hair back. Yeah, you want to be a good girl? See, that's a problem though. I don't want you to. I want to see your hair messy all over the place. Phoenix, you're such a good girl. Yeah, you do have to just like take that shit. Like, you just face tank it. It's fine. Like, you'll get over it. My hair is always a disaster. Because, like, it's cute. You know what I mean? Like, oh. Oh. Oh, God. The cracks are crazy. Oh. Jesus. Ugh. No, but like laying in bed, seeing someone's hair like super messy, like they're like slobbering, it's like spit everywhere. You know what I mean? Cracking your knuckles reminds me that mine came up cool down. Like, it's just something so fun and playful about it. You know, just seeing someone like is this is my first stream. Is this normal? Yes. Kata, you're such a dirty little fucking whore. You're so useless without me, aren't you? Want me to tell you exactly what to do every day? Just want to please me. So fucking useless. No, it's like what I said before. There's just something so powerful about it. You know, having full control of someone with just a few fingers. It's just so fucking good. It's just like, obviously there's a similar feeling with like, you know, cuffs or leashes, collars, etc., etc. But there's something so much more powerful with just using your fingers. I can't explain it. It's just like, how do I word this in a way?
I just got back from a drunken adventure.
Welcome back. How do I explain this in a 2S friendly way? I didn't mean to growl, but I like, listen. Okay, there's like differences to this. Okay, there are like levels. All right, run with me. Let me run with me here. Okay, run with me here. Okay, because it obviously depends on the person's anatomy. So there's differences, obviously, like duh. But run with me here.
If, say, as an example, you happen to have, a vagina, right? My favorite thing to do with people who are equipped that way, right? Because there are differences, is if they're like laying in bed or kind of sitting on the couch, whatever, in that sense, my favorite thing to do with, those kind of people is like, as an example, take this scenario, run with me again. It's like evening time. It's not necessarily super dark, but it's not super bright either. They're laying in bed, maybe like on their phone, on their laptop, whatever. And it's like literally just taking the cover, just completely ripping it off them, and like taking their hips/thighs and like pulling them close to me really hard and spreading their legs. And it's like my hands all over their body, mouth doing my thing, you know what I mean? Teasing them, playing with them, not necessarily doing anything directly to them, but it's like on the inner thighs, biting a little bit, playing with them a little bit, things like that, and only using my my tongue first, and then my hand on their throats, and then actually using my mouth. Now, if you don't come equipped that way, here's what I enjoy doing, okay? Again, in bed, evening time, maybe like laying next to each other, or like, kind of like you're laying on your side, I'm laying on my side, pulling you close to me, like I mean like really fucking close to me, so close it like almost kind of hurts. And then like going from like your throats all the way down your chest to your thighs, using just my fingers, teasing you a little bit, biting your neck, using my hand, playing with you a little bit, and then telling you to use your beautiful, perfect mouth to please me instead. As friends, of course. Yes, like friends, of course. There's never been any issue bouncing on it as friends at all. When did as homies, yeah, like as friends, right? Like just like as acquaintances, as acquaintances. Hey yo, your pussy tight as fuck. Nice, Just dab me up, bro. Yo, that dick rocking, homie. Nice. Keep the socks on, okay? What are we, gay? I need to change. Why? I'm making it gay, keeping the socks off. How dare you before marriage? Oh my god. How dare you? I know I whispered that so sensually, but here we are. Just like, hold up, I can make this so much hornier. You have no idea, actually. Wait, do I make this hornier or do I keep it at this level? how how safe do I feel about TOS today? Fuck it. You know, I would love to feel you, play with you, feel how wet you are through your underwear. My hands all over your throat, covering your mouth while I play with you. My fingers in your mouth, teasing you, having you whimper and pray for me to fuck you. Alright. Listen. I mean, dude, bro. Bro, man. I want to play some COD. Beginner luck. I have probably been doing this longer than you've been alive. How many limbs do you want me to give for that? None. I just wanted to get a plane ticket. Damn! Don't mind me, I'm just putting myself in timeout. Damn. Yeah. Just had to put myself in timeout there. Hey, is it like degenerate for me to be listening to this in public? I mean, I have headphones on, but yeah, passively seem to be concerned by my 1,000-yard stare. Yeah, Pyro, you know what? You can just take me out. It's fine. Listen, mod rules are mod rules. I put myself in timeout. Brutes of Minecraft. It is something I've actually thought about a lot. Like, I wonder, or what if, like, one day, like, I'm going out, one evening or something like that?
I'll take you out all right. For dinner.
Hey, yo. Imagine if I walk up to someone and they like see my tattoos or something and they're like, are you Szycrotic? I don't know how to feel about that, actually. I think I would mostly be like, oh, fuck. But it was me. I mean, I would recognize you instantaneously. You literally have me tattooed on your thigh. Phoenix. Also, I also went over my um analytics the other day to like kind of gauge them, the like, you know, where people are from slash gender, things like that. And across every platform, it's a very close, like 50-50 on everything. I'm curious what those are for you. What do you mean? I mean, what can I say? I'm a bisexual's wet dream. Or a pansexual. Like, listen, I am a green haired, tattooed, pierced, tall, goth slash punk, transgender woman with a hot as fuck voice. Thank you for the prime. Much. Like, what else do you want? Oh, right. Of course, forgot to mention dominant, decisive. I like what I like and I know what I want. Yeah, man. Of course. You're excused. Go have some dinner. Go talk to them. Go spend time with them. It's important. If you have people in your life that you find important, that you want to have around, of course, go spend time with them. You know? Also, I don't necessarily have a preference of people's gender identity in that way. For me, what's more important is like, I'm definitely attracted more to femininity most of the time. But like, I'm also like, I don't really care that much. What I care more about is like vibes. It's like the connection. I don't really give a fuck about people's like anatomy that much. Like, to me, it's just like, as long as you're comfortable around me, you feel happy around me, you feel nice around me, and I don't really give a fuck. You know? Have a good night still. Like, I think what's more important to me is more like people being fine with how I am, and as long as you're comfortable and feel fine, feel. Thank you so much. Thank you, Phoenix. Like, feeling nice, feeling comfortable, feeling sexy. Like, that's another thing with me. It's like, I want to hype the person I'm with up more. You know, like, if you're on your knees, right? Like, imagine you're like doggy style, right? I want to be more like, thank you. Bitch, you look fucking hot. You look sexy as fuck. Love the arch. Love your ass, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like dead ass. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. You should get some water and some food in you. It's just like always what's on my mind of like having people around me, no matter their gender identity, no matter
their anatomy, no matter who they are, is like having someone around me. What I always like keep in mind is like I want people to feel comfortable. I want to have people around me who feel sexy. I want people to feel good when they're around me. Enjoy yourself, Phoenix. Like, that's it. I didn't personally drink a lot, and trying to match that energy with food and water will make me throw up. Try to eat something, like something light, like soft piece of bread or something with like some butter, like something super simple. It will make you feel better, I promise you. Something that can like absorb all that alcohol. I did good. I think when it comes to drinking, my number one rule is never go to bed super, super drunk, because you'll just fucking feel shit when you wake up. No, it's something that I always think about when I have people around me, no matter who they are. It's just like, comfortability, feeling sexy, feeling good, enjoying themselves. And of course, like having fun. It's just always like my number one priority. Not necessarily as a dom per se, but like just as a person. Hi Smiler, welcome in. So yeah, that's also why I think like hands and fingers and things like that is so important to me, because it's just so like it goes into the same territory of like, yeah, domination and control, but at the same time like comfortability and feeling good. What the fuck is that?
So much.
Pyroflays gifted a tier 1 sub to Treasure Train. They have given 750.
Hey, it's a treasure train! You want to give subs? You should do it right now. Ever wanted to gift subs to a hot, beautiful, green-haired, tattooed as fuck trans woman? Here's your chance. Go for it. Enjoy yourself. Spend money appropriately though. Please don't go bankrupt. You want some cool barking emotes? But yeah, no. It's just something that is always on my mind. I just want people to feel horny. I feel like a lot of people. Calamity, thank you so much for the
So much.
for the gifted subs. Thank you, Anonymous. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
That's like was always on my mind. Also, it's fun teasing. It's fun having fun. Damn!
Thank you so much.
Oh no, I'll any more? Like we're done, or do you want to keep going?
Much.
Penguin _ Starborn gifted a tier 1 sub to the _ Smiler 330.
Oh, you get 35% off on 5+ gifted subs? Hey yo! Wait, no. Don't gift 1, gift 5 then. Because you'll literally save money that way.
Nixart _ you woo.
Thank you.
Oh, 5 or more. Don't gift 1 then, because then you're literally just giving Twitch money. Hey God, thank you for the 10. No. You're fine. As long as it's 5+. Curious how many new subs you have under you right now. I actually don't have that many subs like in control of right now. I have been kind of taking a break from taking on more subs after my break.
Thank you so much.
Web, thank you for the tier 1.
Cause like I want to, and I am fully back now, but I didn't want to take on new subs or anything like that too soon. And I'm not necessarily looking either. It's more of it has to kind of happen naturally. I couldn't tell you exactly what I'm looking for in terms of subs right now. But I definitely do. I definitely do want more. In terms of subs, I definitely am looking for more. How do I say this in a 2S friendly manner? You know what? Maybe this is like best safe for Twitter. No, in terms of subs, I've had like every type of sub at this point, in terms of gender identity and personality. But in terms of subs right now, I think one thing I've definitely found out with myself is having more than 5 is like where I'm hitting my limit in terms of being able to actively talk every day, communicate often, etc., etc. I definitely do want more. At least like a couple of more mask presenting subs as well. Because like very rarely actually have I had mask presenting individuals, hit me up and wanting to be subs in that way. But also now that I've been doing online NSFW work for a while, I also definitely want to, and it's so weird because like when you're around so many queer and trans specific individuals, like I feel like I'm like slightly losing my touch a little bit with like more cis people. So I'm kind of just like gotta get back into that a little bit. So it's a little bit more like feel it out, vibe it out, and to be a little bit more careful with the people I choose in the future. In terms of what I did before, where I kind of just like vibe checked by just literal vibes, but I am not trying to make cis people question themselves in any way, shape, or form. I am not at all into forced feminization or masculinization or anything like that. I want people to feel comfortable and sexy and gorgeous, sure, but I never ever have the intention to make people question themselves. That's never my intention. My intention is just to share who and like
On
what
the
I
last
do.
stretch of this bottle, wish me luck.
You should definitely stop. And just have people enjoy themselves. That's it. I never want people to like look at me and question themselves. That's not my goal. My goal is to share my own personal stories and my own personal struggles or my personal transition, like whatever stories I have at the time things I want to share. But it's never my goal to make people question anything. My goal is just to share and have fun as a content creator. And if things, if things I share makes you question it, that's valid and fine. And that's okay, but that's never the intention. So, it's not necessary. I'm not going to say it's a wholesome outlook. It's just what's respectful. Because, just because I am currently going through my own journey with my gender and everything, it's never my intention to make others question theirs. I'm just sharing my thoughts and opinions on random things and sharing the story of my own transition and everything like that. And if that does make people question things, all right, that's fine, right? But it's not the intention ever. It's just, sure, if it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It doesn't matter to me. Also, like I said before, I'm just not into forced feminization, forced masculinization, whatever it is. I think people's gender journey is so personal, so individual, that for me personally, it just becomes gross and weird to try to inflict some kind of agenda on top of it. I don't like that at all. For me personally, again. I think it's fine if you're into it in a kinky or whatever type of way. That's fine. Everyone's entitled to their own kinks and into their own journey. It's just not what I'm into. So that's also why I never ever do both NSFW or safer work stuff involving any of that. It's one of my hard limits. I will never do forced feminization. I will never do forced masculinization or trying to crack someone's egg or anything like that. It's just not something I'm comfortable with. Everyone's gender journey is so different and so unique and so personal. I would never want to try to influence that in a very direct way. Yeah, I just want people to feel sexy, comfortable, gorgeous, amazing, just the way they are, without feeling pressure on anything. Because that's never the intention. It's just to have fun. That's the intention. It's to, share my own story, and that's it. So that's literally it. But yeah. Also, fucking ads. I swear to God, Twitch needs to give me the ability to just turn that shit off at this point. This is fucking stupid. I feel like there's more ads now than fucking ever. Exactly, Vinix. I'm not gonna get mad at people who may DM me or something like that, being like, oh, you said this or talked about this or blah, 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 and it made me realize something, that's great. That's fine. But also, it feels weird to me to be a person with influence and to some degree power over people, and then try to utilize that to change people's perspective on their own gender. That just ain't it, bro. Happy Pride. And like, as a dominant person, it just becomes so important to me over the years that like people just feel good, feel nice, feel comfortable. And that's it. Hell yeah, Phoenix. I hope you had fun. It's not necessarily like a super serious talk. It's something I've touched upon a lot. Because I do get a lot of DMs of people being like, can you force femme me? Can you force mask me? And it's something I always say no to. But it's never something like that bothers me. I understand like some people are into it and that's fine. It's okay. I will never judge anyone for what they're into. But exactly, Catherine, like I don't like force anything. Like submission to me and real submission to me isn't a forcible thing. It is earned. It is having someone understanding you, trusting you, wanting to be with you, and then submitting to you without question, without fights, without, double takes. It's just real and true submission. And I think that's so important to me. Consent is like the biggest thing ever. Feeling comfortable in every regard makes everything so much more enjoyable on all the parties. Being on either side of the dom sub takes a level of trust most vanilla relationships don't reach. True. 100% real. Also, yes, Ace, you can come sit in my lap. I actually would love to have someone like in my lap right now, just like make out with. You know? I volunteer as tribute. But yeah. It's like, it's just always something that is on my mind. Also, like, being around someone you feel that comfortable and confident with, again, it's just such a deep level of trust and commitment and care that I'll never, ever abuse or try to redistribute into my own agenda ever. Night, Booper. Good job. Proud of you. Kata, you can be under the desk, it's fine. You know? That's why you're so wonderful, you're so respectful and amazing. Keep winning. I mean, as a dominant person, again, showing respect and constraint is so important. I think a lot of doms lose that perspective, especially when they have multiple subs at once. You know? But also, Chan, we're hitting the 5-hour mark, by the way. Let's see who is live. Who be doing, Chan? Keep in mind, I'm going to be live again tomorrow. Been looking for a while, don't usually message in streams often, but I want to say I love you streams. Thank you, what's up? Thank you. Hi, Cyber. Hey, yo, what's up, Cyber? Hi, Cyber.
Wish you were digging in me twin.
Twin. Wish you were digging in me twin. It's crazy.
Or just riffs.
I see a red claw with a party demoness that we don't necessarily get to raid that super often. So you know what? Let's fucking let her raid. Alright, Jan. The best way to know when I'm live, to know when new videos are out, when I go live, updates on my live, things like that. If you want to catch me in the VC, whatever, here's the server, here's the Discord. Please join if you want to. It is 18 plus, so keep that in mind. If you are below the age of 18, get the fuck out of my chat right now. And please read the rules carefully. Check out all the links and things like that. We're going to be raiding Red Claw with Min. Please respectful of their rules, everything like that. Just because things fly in my chat doesn't mean it flies in everyone else's. Everyone, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for hanging out. Thank you so much for being part of the stream and being part of the server, being part of my community. I will see you all tomorrow. Keep in mind that just because life can be hard, just because life can be exhausting, you are loved, you are taken care of more than you think, you are thought about more than you need,
more than you thought. Always know that I think
Right
of you
now it's like
all.
in the spot
I want you all
thinking
to be
of you.
safe and careful. Let's go say hi to
Wishing
bed.
you were
See
here.
you tomorrow.
Why did you have to leave me all alone? I just miss you so much. Don't you want to be a good pet and be here with me instead?